What is up, everybody? It's your boy Brian with another episode here on the American Auto YouTube channel. Here, let me stand over here so that light isn't blasting you. Got lights on the car because we are wet sanding, cutting, polishing, buffing, all that stuff. See all that orange peel in there? And it was not hot. The car was not hot. The temperature was not hot. I did this early in the morning. I did it early in the morning, and I did the clear coat late in the evening, and the booth had plenty of time to air out and all that stuff. Now I will say this, if you glance back there at that trunk, see what you can through the... Okay, that back there I've already been working on. So I know I can get the majority of this out, maybe all of it out. I don't know. But y'all gonna get to see how I'm doing it, all right? And I will tell you the stages as I'm doing it. So, first one, 1000 grit, wet sand. All right, then we go to 1500, wet sand. Then we go to 2000. Wet sand. Then we go to 3000, wet sand. What I have found out up to this point is that particular order, stopping at 3000, tends to leave a good nice level surface to work with. Yeah, we're gonna get started. Before I go any further, guys, see that up there? We are back doing another Super Clean giveaway. So you could win your very own Super Clean. That being said, the winner of this giveaway, we're gonna run it for 30 days. And the winner of this will get the aerosol can of Super Clean, and you will get a bottle of the original Super Clean, okay? Which is fine, because that's the best two products they got. That being said, all their products are amazing. Foam does not leave fingerprints, okay? If you take this and just put your fingers in it, whether you realize it or not, you're leaving marks from your fingers in it. So don't do that. I learned that part. That's why I have all my foam pads. You also want your 3M, well, it don't have to be 3M, but your little rubber squeegees. I've got 2 of these, okay? And I'll show you what that's for here in just a minute. But in the meantime, get you a good comfortable seat. Get started. Some of y'all might notice I've got different lights going in here today. That does not so y'all can see my beautiful face. That is so I can see my horrible work. We know that. But before, after, before, after, before, after. Yeah, there's still some rough stuff in there. I got a little bit more to do in it, bringing that clear coat back around, but I can see my reflection all the way down the corner. For those of you who don't know, something I just learned was when you're using the compound, you match your pad to the color of the cap. See? 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 So the black cap takes the black pad. White cap takes the white pad. And of course you can also use the foam, or not the foam, but the wool pad like I've got over there. But this one seems to be doing the best work, so we're gonna stick with it. So there we are. Look at there. That looks a whole lot better, don't it? So, but that's why I got the different lights in here, because the LED lights cast a bunch of shadows and you can't see nothing. Oh, also, see that out there? Haha. Let me show y'all that. So my nephew gets in touch with me, finds out I'm working on cars, doing cars and all this stuff. And he inherited his grandfather's truck. And guys, it couldn't have worked out more perfect, because coming into the hot rod era now, it used to be like the C10s and C15s like mine. Well, now it's the OBS Chevys, like that. And wants me to literally pull everything apart, take it all back down to nothing, and redo this long wheelbase fleet side OBS Chevy. Now, that is going to be for the channel too. It actually smells just like my truck. It has that old classic car smell, but seats are all wore out in it. It says it's got 283,832 miles on it. And guys, this has got the cool gauges. It's always my favorite gauges. I love the white back gauges like that. For some reason, I don't know why. I already did the radio delete and put it over there, so we'll keep that. I'm sure we're gonna put him an awesome stereo system in here. Go back to my roots. But this hood's gonna come off. Them wasps will come out. It's got the TBI 350 in it. And he's already put a Holley throttle body on it, but it don't work. So first and foremost, we gotta get some brakes on it, and then we're gonna get that engine running so we can move it around. But that'll be in another video. But this is gonna be the 1987 OBS Chevy build. It is going to be a full frame off restoration, guys. And y'all will get to see every bit of it. Now, back to the train. All right, so we finished out yesterday, sanding on this car, kind of buffing on it a little bit. And guys, I'm gonna tell you, I'm an idiot. I know I'm an idiot, but let me show you how much of an idiot I am. See, I've been trying to chase out these spots in this paint, not realizing that the guy that mixed the paint for me apparently put metal flake in it at some point or something. So let me show you why. See, I have not buffed it yet. It's still dirty. But if you look real close in that, can you see it? The whole car now has that in it. Ain't it pretty? Ain't it pretty? Ain't it pretty? Now I've got to work a little more on the back here, because where I was trying to chase out imperfections, not realizing what it was. Yeah, I did a little too much back there, so I'll fix that. But anyway, so here's the rest of the car, guys. And like I say, it's not done yet. We're still working away. Still working away. I gotta clean all this before I even get to the polished part. But we took this all the way to 3,000, okay? So, and actually I need to do this back quarter panel again. It's just my arms are wore out because I've been on this literally all day. Okay? So, that being said, we will pick back up on this tomorrow. But as for right now, we're gonna call it done. For today anyway. All right guys, it's the next day. We got this thing all sanded down yesterday. Let's see what this side looks like. I might hit this back corner here with some 5,000, or maybe another piece of 3,000 to even it out. But before we get on that, we're gonna go see if we can breathe some life into an old Chevy, because I have been messing with this car so long that I'm sick and tired of looking at it. And I want to see something different for a change. So let's see if we can't get some life into that old Chevy out there. So as we walk out here, got the key in my hand. Does anybody know why you have 2 keys on old vehicles? Because back before there was a button to push, you have 1 key for the door, like so, and then another key for the ignition, like so. So last night I put a new alternator on here because the other alternator was shorting out. But I wanted to show you guys something. So in 1989, and Dudes with Wrenches actually did a touch on this, but in 1989, with all this 180 horsepower goodness in a 5.7 Chevrolet 350, I guess they figured since they was already robbing you of an, oh, we gotta move those spark plug wires. Since they was already robbing you of so much power in your vehicle, I guess they figured they'd give in some gimmicks. That still ain't good, but we'll move it. So, if being the biggest word, you broke down in your Chevrolet, you had a hood light. Okay, now that's not anything special. All right. But now this, on the other hand, can you see that guy right there? This is such a prime example because it's a 1988, 89, and ooh, it works. And let's see, it says push. All right. There was that part of it. There you go. But you could get anywhere under here to see whatever you needed to see with your mobile light. And I mean, there's still more cable in there, guys. But you could get down to see to change a tire pretty much at any corner of the truck. And then when you're done, you simply bring it back here. And just like a fly fishing reel, just wind it up. Might want to straighten it out a little bit, but you wind it up. Make sure it's straight. Put that back in and make sure you turn your switch back off. Pretty cool, ain't it? Little on-off switch right there. So I just want to show you guys that. You had that light, and if you was a real hot rodder, you flip that over. So you get that whoop noise. So, okay guys. All right, fellers, we got her moved. That was a job. I didn't record that because this truck has no brakes on it. It's got a busted rear brake line. Also, it don't want to run. After getting it fired up, found out that one of the new injectors on that Holly is stopped up. So we're gonna have to take all that apart, but it's okay. Because as soon as the Triumph gets out of the way, we're gonna move this in and pull the engine out and start doing a full check diagnosis on the engine to make sure the block and everything's good. Guys, today has taken a turn. The daggone air conditioner froze up in the house. So I spent the last little bit trying to get it thawed out and cleaned up and all that stuff. And finally made it back out here to work on the car after I finally got it all wiped down and get all the dust bust off of it. And let me show you this. The A-pillar looking good all the way across there. All right. Door, we're gonna hit the door again. But the reason for the video is to show you this. To get them tight spots, I'm using this. And I'm putting it in that right angle drill. Because I don't want to put the buffing wheel up on that. Maybe I'm wrong for it, I don't know. Somebody on here knows way more about this stuff than I do. But for what I'm doing, it seems to be working. So, I'm gonna start right here on this fender, guys. Shiny, not shiny. Shiny, not shiny. We're gonna make that shinier. And maybe make that shinier. But yeah, so let's get started on it, guys. All right, guys, it has been a day. And I mean that with all the clarity and sincerity, and I am tired. My back hurts. I'm getting old real quick. And I'm also learning that paint work is a whole lot more entailed than what I thought. But guys, there she is. I still gotta put the trim and all back on it and clean the bumpers and change the tires and all that stuff. But there you go. You can see it for yourself. I need to do some more work on this quarter back here. Probably hit it with 5,000 and then compound it again just for good measures, because it's a little dull right here and I don't like that. So we're gonna do some more on that tomorrow to make it look better, because this side over here turned out awesome. See, that's just gorgeous. So anyway, guys, but this was my first paint job. So somebody let me know, am I supposed to sand the paint in between paint and clear or not? So guys, I don't think y'all really need to see any more of this Triumph now. Actually, yeah, before I send this video out, I'll get all the trim put back on it, and yeah, we'll go through that. So for y'all it'll be just a second, but for me it's gonna be a couple days, because I'm not working on it tomorrow. On the 9th, or around the 9th, we've got a 1970 Dodge Challenger coming in. I gotta do a bunch of metal work on it, and you guys will come along for that too. So that being said, make sure you comment, like, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel, so that way y'all can see what's coming next. Because we got the Challenger coming, we've got the Fairlane's coming back at the end of summer, so that's not anytime soon. But most importantly, we've got the OBS Chevy that's getting taken down to bare frame. So that being said, I hope you guys will subscribe to see all that. So anyway, guys, so that's gonna do it for tonight. I'll bring you guys back when it's time to put the bumpers and all that stuff on. But in the meantime, tell me what you think for my very first full paint job. You guys were here for it. So let me know if it's horrible. Let me know if I never need to do paint again. Something. So, all right, guys. See you in a minute.